Tackled by Kevin Lewis and Vegas Robinson. Vegas Robinson involved in that fumble play and involved in this play as well.
Hey, Craig, you see all of the guys in the box here. They've got 9 guys in the box here cheating to get inside now. They had a 2 tight end formation, but you see now that's their tackle. They're going to try and cheat in, and then they'll come out if they have to in the pass.
2nd and 9. Marshall going deep. Has a man open. Travis Garvin at the 30. He will score 93 yards. Touchdown, West Virginia.
That's the answer to cheating in.
I was going to tell you. The longest touchdown pass in West Virginia University history, 93 yards. Cooper. Drives through the extra point. So Virginia.
This Tuesday on Playmaker.
2 tight ends in the game. Wilson, the tailback. Stacked up at the line, driving back to the 2. Nathaniel Adibi and Mikel Bakey combined on the stop on Wilson.
Boy, he's got some serious leg drive. He just doesn't quit. He runs hard.
He's got 3 guys on his back, and he carried them back to the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Looked like a wheelbarrow.
He just rushed for 108. As a team, West Virginia has rushed for 176. They ran for 170 against Miami. They've run the ball effectively against some terrific defenses. Wilson, not this time. Pulled down by Vegas Ferguson. Vegas Ferguson. I knew I was going to call him that before the night was over.
Just call him Ferragamo.
Did you play with Vegas Ferguson?
Yeah, I played against him.
I knew that would happen once tonight.
Just call him Ferragamo. You won't have a problem with it.
I got his first name right. I don't know how he got the last name.
Number 6 made a nice tackle.
Just call him Vegas.
That's putting the body on somebody. That was an arm tackle.
Man, exactly. Hey, Virginia Tech needs to step it up here. This is a number 3 team in the country. Their defense has to step up and stop them here.
And West Virginia took a long time to get this play and personnel in. Clock running down to 3. Marshall. Touchdown! That play is worth waiting for. There is a flag down. Looked to be another hit after the play was over.
Good ball. Personal foul. Gets the defense. Touchdown kick.
Frank Beamer's team is totally unglued right now.
And Sean, it started on the very first play when the crowd became a problem. A fumbled snap to start the game, a delay of game penalty, and it's been that way all night long for their offense and their defense.
I tell you what, I'm glad I put the snooze button on my door at my room. I don't even go in there and get my couch out of my bed.
Light it on fire.
They're looking for kindling right now here.
And the extra point up and good from Brad Cooper.
They run the ball so well inside. They bite on it, Virginia Tech does. Easy opening outside for Marshall.
And Hall hits him in the end zone. I mean, that's knucklehead. This defense, like you said, it is unglued right now. This team's unglued, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that West Virginia just outplayed them.
They've been more physical. And that man's team has been totally undisciplined.
You know, he was worried, guys, as they won their first 5 games of the year. You look at the scoring drive. Marshall with his first touchdown rushing of the season. He was worried after the first 5 games because they were playing inconsistent football. But he felt like they really put a complete game together against Syracuse. They beat a good Syracuse team 51-7. did the Hokies in Blacksburg in their last game. But talk about coming right back with a stinker tonight. This has been dreadful for Virginia Tech virtually from the start. And there are a lot of one-loss teams around the nation watching this with great interest and glee at the moment. The Virginia Tech loss would brighten the hopes for an appearance in the national championship game for somebody else. And you also wonder, are they looking ahead to Miami a week from Saturday? When we talked with Frank Beam and the players, they all said, no, we know West Virginia's dangerous. They beat us last year in our building. They almost beat Miami and should have this year. So we know what's at stake at West Virginia. If we don't take care of business, they can beat us.
Well, they are clearly frustrated right now. Virginia Tech is. There's no question about it. They've all come unglued at this point, and the crowd is not helping them at all.
Yeah, from the top to the bottom.
The personal foul penalty on the touchdown assessed on the kickoff, so Cooper will just drive it out of the end zone.
You want to see frustration, Craig? Take a look at this. How uncharacteristic is this of Frank Beamer? Ooh, he snaps, slaps Wilford. And Wilford is not happy about it. And then Beamer tries to ground him. He wants nothing to do with him at that point. You saw the shot of Wilford a little bit earlier. He's ticked off now, too.
Well, that's very uncharacteristic of Frank Beamer. We talked about the team being unglued, and he lost it there a little bit, too. You have to
absolutely.
There's just an assistant coach at Indiana who was reprimanded by the school for slapping a player in the helmet during a game. There are some places where that is not tolerated at all. Very out of character for Frank Beamer. Pass is caught by Keith Willis. And he goes out of bounds out at the 38-yard line. We're in Morgantown, West Virginia, where they love their Mountaineers, and perhaps never more than right now, as they lead number 3, West Virginia, 28-7. With time running out in the third quarter. Sean McDonough with Rod Gilmore, Craig James, and Sam Ryan. A chilly night, with the temperature dipping down into the 30s. And a chilly night for the Virginia Tech offense as well. Just 180 yards of total offense. Ball free. Juggled and then gathered back in by Randall. Adam Lenort credited with the tackle at the 41.
That's at least the third fumbled snap tonight. And when you think about it, just about in every phase, we've seen this Virginia Tech team have problems. The penalties stand out more than anything, but some turnovers. Their poise is just not there at all tonight. Not here.
And a lot of that has to do with Lynch and that defensive line. They're smacking Grove and the offensive line of Virginia Tech.
Second and 7. And movement. Right over center.
Okay.
Ben Lynch has had a good night at the nose.
Fighter to snap. Offside. Defense. Contact foul. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, he give him a little pub here, and he but he's got to not listen. He's been doing a good job of seeing the football throughout the night, but he's coming off, and that center knows he's coming off.
Second down and 2. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter now. Hokies down by 3 touchdowns. Is that a lateral? No. Incomplete pass intended for D'Angelo Hall. Lance Frazier was moving up quickly. Frazier delivers a blow.
Well, Lance Frazier told us yesterday he's never really had a big hit. Can't think of one. This, my friend, is a pretty big hit. Watch this one here.
And how about 19 Wilford? You know what? He may need his helmet slapped around a little bit. Beamer's trying to get his head in the game. Wilford's one of the best players at Virginia Tech. He's trying to get him playing.
Yeah, he missed that block, and I think it's because he was upset and frustrated.
Third down and 2. They haven't been able to get the ball to D'Angelo Hall tonight. This one's caught for a first down in West Virginia territory. Justin Hamilton to the 43.